Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on day 6 of the second anniversary fest, second week, and it's almost over. But you know what? We still got a little bit more to do. Still got a little bit more to enjoy. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Let's see if we can get, well, I was gonna say a decent amount of cocoa, but not too much. Well, Dedenne tried to help, so there's that. We got 3 more cocoa from Dedenne. I'm glad we didn't get a skill triggered there. We are still running dangerously low on ingredients. Skill triggered there would have been really nice, but it is what it is. And no tomatoes. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we've got what we need for breakfast, so it's not that big of a deal. Not getting any more tomatoes there, it would just help out with the rest of the day. Only 20% odds for an extra tasty right now. We did get extra tasty lunch at 30% odds, I believe it was. So things are still looking pretty good. We've got a lot of herbs and ginger we can throw into this meal. And there we go. We still got some herbs and ginger left, along with some apples to go in with lunch. So, things are looking up. Maybe we'll get extra tasty. Come on, do me a favor. Nope, didn't happen. Did not happen. It is what it is, though. There's nothing we can do about it. 92,738 strength. I almost said dream shards. That would be nice if that's what we got, was that many dream shards, but it is what it is. Not dream shards yet. Maybe. We do have the multiplier, the 2.5 times multiplier from the flowers, so it's not out of the question entirely, but, we'll see. We'll see what happens. For now, that will put us at Master 19. Is Master 20 happening? I'm kind of thinking it is at this point. Let's see, Master 19. I'm honestly kind of surprised we're at Master 19. I don't know why. I didn't expect to get to Master 19 here. No, we got a long way to go to Master 20. A little over 500,000 to go. You know what, though? If each meal is 100K, and even without extra tasties, I think we're hitting Master 20 without really trying. So... I'm not gonna complain. We got a long way to go on getting the Dream Eater Butter Curry to level 65. It is at level 64, but we've got like 800K to XP that we need to get on it to get it all the way to 65. So I'm fine with it. If we get to 20, that means we probably got that to level 65, or at the very least, very close. But we also got 200 sleep points, puts us at a grand total of 3,970. And then for our daily lottery, maybe we can pick up something extra special. Nice. There's a lot of bundles available right now. Let me refresh myself on this. This actually is a pretty decent bundle. I might buy that one. I kind of like it. How long do we have left on these? 2 days left? Yeah, 2 days left. I don't know. I was really wanting to save up some diamonds, maybe buy a bigger bundle in the future, but I really like this one. This one's really nice. This small bundle. 5 Poke Biscuits, 2 Growth Incense, 6 small Handy Candies, and 5 small Dream Clusters. It's kind of nice. Maybe. I might. I don't remember what my opinions on it were when we first saw it, but it's kind of grown on me. And it may just be that I have 965 diamonds, so I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that and still have 300 left. Maybe that's why, but I kind of like it. But our daily lottery is going to be... Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's what that is. 20 more diamonds, so we now have 985 in our diamond pile, which we've almost got a comma in that diamond pile. It's been a long time since we've had a comma in there, so, who knows? Maybe soon, but for now, let's jump into this sleep report and let's see what we've got going on. Let's try to keep the 2 commas in our dream shard pile. That's what we really want, and hopefully we get a really good sleep report today. I had a good night's sleep. I woke up well rested. I think I just needed to catch up on some sleep. 9.5 hours of sleep. It's very slumbery, which, I mean, makes sense, but it also looks pretty snoozy. That might be snoozing. I think 41%, yeah, 41% I think is what we had yesterday too and got snoozy, so okay, I'll take that. It wasn't enough slumbering to push into slumbery, but snoozy's fine with me. Slumbery is nice for, pushing towards some of those Pokemon that we want that spawn on slumbering, but there's too many babies there. We got 287.2 million with 2 3-stars and a bunch of 2-stars, so decent chance we got some good Dream Shardage here. But let's see. Well, there's a Sudowoodo and a Swampert. I think that's the new Swampert. I don't think that's the one we got yesterday. Yeah, not the one we got yesterday. Okay, so we've got 3 new sleep styles today. Sweet. We got Wigglytuff, Sudowoodo, Slowbro, Croconaw, Trico again. Very good. We do want that Trico with Quakecoco. Decent amount of Dream Shards so far. So let's see what else we got. Let's go this direction. Ooh, Sceptile, buddy. How's it going? How are you? Okay, Dream Stand Sleep, the 2-star. Very good. Very good. That puts us up to 30K right now, I think. Somewhere around there. We'll see in a second. First Sceptile, though. Sceptile has seeds growing on its back. They are said to be bursting with nutrients that revitalize trees. Perhaps that's why saplings near its sleeping spots grow so well. Perhaps. Perhaps indeed. All right. We got Sceptile. We got Swampert. That is a new one. That's going to be the 1-star, probably. Oh, the 2-star. Did we get the 1-star yesterday? I thought we got the 2-star. Okay. I mean, I'll take the 2-star. That's more Dream Shards. Even better. Even better. Sturdy Sleep. Very good. Its arms are hard as rock. Not reading it again. We've already read it once. Very good. We're at 44,000. We've got one more. Oh, the Dream Stand Sleep again. Okay, so same one. 2 Sceptiles. Dream Stand Sleep, another 14,000. Very good. Well over 50K. I will take it. I will take that. A Luck Incense would be very good, but I've been... Ooh, is the other one going to be hungry? No. Oh, man. If that other Sceptile would have been hungry, that would have been amazing. See, here's the problem. Part of me wants to feed the premium biscuit to the Sceptile because it's hungry. What is that? Is that 20? Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm having a hard time seeing that. Man, my eyes are getting crossed. I'm pretty sure that's 20. I don't remember what the sheet says in the Pokedex, but I'm pretty sure that's 20. But my eyes, for some reason, are like sometimes seeing 5, sometimes seeing 6. So I don't know. I think that's 20. A premium biscuit would only give me 12, so it wouldn't let me for sure take it home. Plus, it's Sceptile. We would like the free level ups level ups on the main skill for getting... Whoa, no, buddy. I don't know how I clicked on you for evolving it. So definitely want to catch the Trico over the Sceptile. Oh, there it goes. All right, so we're gonna catch that Trico for sure. I think I am gonna feed the Sceptile 1 Pokebiscuit just in case it's a crit cap. But I don't think there's gonna be much we can do with it. Plus, we already got Trico to Friendship level 10 as of yesterday, so that should make it easier to get berry finding. Hopefully. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't need the Wigglytuff though. So let's buy just the 1 biscuit. Boop. There we go. And then let's see what we can do with this. Maybe something. Honestly, as good as Sceptile is, I might try a little more. No, that's not good. That's not good at all. The only other thing I might try to do, which is going to cost me entirely too many biscuits, is to try to get this to 8 pips. That way, if it does show up hungry again, I can take it home with a premium biscuit. But I feel like that's not the smartest thing to do. As good as Sceptile is, I still feel like that is not the best thing. And I could pretty easily get it to 8 pips with 12 left, since there are 2 Sceptile here. But yeah, it just feels like a waste of resources right now. I don't think I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. We got the Trico. It's at Friendship level 10, so we've got a guaranteed gold. I think we're just going to call it at that and move on. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe this will be the one we need, and then we won't even have that. And that would be the other thing that would be terrible. If I did get this thing to 8 pips, and then the Trico we caught was the perfect one we needed, so we didn't even need to put the resources into it, that would just be the worst. So yeah, we're going to wait. We'll see what happens. All right, how many Trico candy did I get? That's 56 right there. Plus, what was this? 56, 71. With 3 spawns, we got 71 Trico candy, and I think we got 81 yesterday with 4 spawns, so I will definitely take that. Plus a ton of other candy for all the other Pokemon that spawned. 15 was the lowest I got. So, very nice. Very good day. 15,026 research XP. We're getting close to halfway through 64, and 58,027 dream shards. Very good. We're going to spend a lot of those here in a minute on Tyranitar, but for now, level 15 in Brave. Ooh, Brave feels right. That feels good, and I don't know why. Let's see. It's not ABC. It's Egg, Leak. The two that I really need, so that's kind of nice. It's not berry finding at 10. That's unfortunate, but still chance we could get helping bonus berry finding. Never mind. We got skill level up M at level 10. I see that already, which is not the worst thing. Not the worst thing to get. So let's see what else we got. Helping speed M. That's really good. That's really good. Oh, inventory up S, inventory up L, ingredient finder M. Brave. Yeah, speed of help up, XP gains down. The XP gains down is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. This was close. This was closer to being good. Still not quite what I would have wanted, but we did get the right nature. Helping speed M is what we're looking for. Raenon seems to think this one is really good, but without berry finding, it's not going to hit its maximum potential, which is what we really need. So let me make sure I plugged all this in correctly. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's not going to hit its maximum potential with just these sub skills. Yeah, 36,384 if it had berry finding. Surprising that it wants skill level up. I actually don't care if we get skill level up. I would much rather have skill trigger than skill level up, because we have seeds available pretty easily now in the shops. You know, a year and a half ago, that'd be a different story. We need skill level up, man. But now we don't. So I honestly could forgo skill level up in favor of skill trigger. And I think you would get more, and just invest some main skill seeds into it. Like skill level up, if I got that on a Sceptile, I would want it at 75. You know, I don't think I would want it any earlier than that. And even then, there may be something else that I'm not thinking about that would be better at 75. But I definitely want those first 3 sub skills to be berry finding, helping speed, and skill trigger. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at on that one. I mean, this one's good. Don't get me wrong. This one's good. It's probably the best one I've caught so far, simply for the double speed. It will be, I mean, it will be level 5 berry burst if I evolve it, but I don't think this is the one. This could be a solid backup. That's what this could be. We could save this as a solid backup, only level it up to 50, but we would need to invest in a primary one first. I mean, we got a decent amount of Trico candies, but not enough to get even one of them to 50. So, yeah, I think I'm going to keep this one, but this is not going to be the one we invest in, at least not up front. And even then, no, if I wanted a backup, I'd want it to be berry finding. No. I don't think I'm going to invest in this one or save it to the box, actually. The more I think about it, the more it really has to have berry finding. It is the best one I've caught so far, but we could find better. So, yeah, I'm not going to save this one. We're just going to move on. Hopefully we'll catch a better one soon. Like I said, we do have friendship level 10 now, so we'll get guaranteed gold. So we'll see if that pans out for us and lets us catch a berry finding Trico relatively quickly now. So you never know. You never know what's going to happen. But all right, let's move on. Let's check and see. I doubt we have new news because we had big new news yesterday. Yeah, no new news. Just the expert mode that we talked about in yesterday's live stream, which is up on the channel. So go check that out if you missed out. And then we've got, of course, the good news that, you know, the beasts are coming back. Amber Canyon, unfortunately, not going to be until November. But, you know, also Flygon coming along with it, which is really exciting. Curious to see how that's going to turn out. But no new news, sadly. Sadly, no new news. We do have new community reports. There's going to be 43 of them. Very nice. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 out of 43 that doubled up. Ooh, that's low odds today, but still pretty good. 42. What is that? Actually, no, that's not low odds. That's over 20%. Is it? 25%. That's more than 25%. Somewhere around 25. I don't know. It's good odds. It's not as low as I thought it was. 12 just sounded like a low number, but the percentages actually worked out. So never mind. Math is hard sometimes. But let's see. Gardevoir, are you gonna give me? No, you're not. You're not. You are gonna give me more cocoa, which is nice. More. No, I don't need wiki berries. I do need skill triggers from you. And tomatoes? No, grappa berries. Okay. We're still in a good place though. We're not in a bad spot. We don't have what we need for Dream Eater Butter Curry because somebody didn't bring tomatoes today after I put them on the team. We do only need 90 soft potatoes to finish out the rest of the week. So pretty shortly, we're going to take Masquerada off the team. And we have enough milk for the rest of the week as well. So we don't need Big Boy Blastoise. We're going to leave Clodsire on the team. Just let him gather cocoa all day and night today. The question is, who are we going to put on the team once we take Masquerada off? And I think that depends on how Luxray handles... Actually, you know what? We can go ahead and take Masquerada off the team. She's on the Prime XP team. So we'll get those potatoes we need overnight. We can go ahead and take her off the team right now. What's your energy at? 90? Yeah, basically 90. So we can take you off the team. You'll be back at full tomorrow morning after this. And in the meantime, let's we kind of do need some more ingredients. So we might put Tyranitar on the team just to get some filler ingredients, because tomorrow's going to be even worse once we get the Sunday pot expansion. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to put Tyranitar on the team. I feel like Master 20 is pretty much going to happen no matter what I do. So I don't feel like we need... Oh, that's not Tyranitar. I don't feel like we need to put Feraligatr on the team and get Berry Strength. I think we can just kind of chill and just get pot filler for today and tomorrow. Tyranitar, as we looked at yesterday, should bring in about 108. Yes, 108 ginger per day. So that shouldn't be a problem. We need the tomatoes. We need the cocoa. Extra tasty odds would be nice just to get some more XP on the Dream Eater Butter Curry to let us level it up. And we need Gardevoir on the team because Dedenne is at super low energy. So we need to make sure that we refill that energy quickly. So that would be great. But for now, ooh, Luxray leveled up again. Very good. Oh, that's right. No, we did that yesterday. Never mind. I did that myself. Let's back up, get the team locked in. And then once we've done that, now we can go back and we can invest in our guy, but we need to do a thing first. We need to find him first, and then we need to go to you, and then we need to use item. We need to, I'm just going to do one rock type candy for now, because I'm just trying to get enough for today. So we need 3 small handy candies on top of that. All right, perfect. Perfect. There we go. 3 small candies. That gives us 51. And then we'll switch over to you. We will level up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, just barely kept the 2 commas in our dream shard pile. 97,200. Man, this candy boost is expensive, but it really, really helps with these investments, especially at these higher levels, but it is expensive. We also know that since Amber Canyon isn't until November, likely means that we won't have pot expansions until November. So we do have time to build our Dream Shard pile back up, but we do also have several other investments that we need to make. So it's going to be back and forth on our Dream Shard pile, but we do also have the clusters that... think depending on what our Dream Shard situation looks like, once I hit 65, we might pop them all. So that will be a huge, what's the word? What is the word? A huge injection of Dream Shards into our stocks. So we'll see what happens, but we do have a lot of investments to make. We need to, you're at level 50, which is fine. We actually don't need to rush you to 60. You might No, actually, I think you're good at level 52. I don't think we need to rush you to 60 either. This one we do. This one we do, and we've almost got them there. They're both at 57 currently, I believe, so they're both in a really good place. I'm just gonna go back to the Prime XP team that has them side by side. Yes, both 57, so both really close. But it's gonna take some time having them on the team just to get as much XP on them as possible. Honestly, a luck incense and a growth incense could be really good this week. Could be really nice just to get them, let's see, 600 XP just for one night. If we could put them on the team with some sleep XP just to really boost them as well, could be nice. But we'll see how it goes. For now, we also need to... getting you to 60 would be nice. It would kind of help with honey, but we also have another situation with this guy that maybe honey isn't a problem, and we'll talk about that a little bit more here in a minute. Big Boy Blastoise, we don't have to worry. He's already at 60. Clodsire does need to get to 60. So I think after Dragonite and Tyranitar, Clodsire is probably the top priority to get to 60. You also need to get to 60, which is this Charge Bug we have on the team right now. We just don't have the Thunderstone to evolve him, but he also needs to get to 60. So these two, Clodsire and the Charge Bug on the team right now, do need to get to 60, and you... Yeah, Meowscarada also needs to get to 60. Everyone on this team needs to get to 60 to really, really get to a point where we're comfortable with their ingredients. So we've got some investments to make. Mini Candy Boost is nice, but it's expansive. But we also got some time till November when we get Amber Canyon, and we need to have those Dream Shards for pot expansions. For now, though, the one thing that we could look at, and this is a new... I wanted to make you guys aware of this. This is a new premium feature on Raenon. So it's not available for the free users, but it is a Mint use recommender, which you can find if you go, right over here above my head, the team section. You click that drop down box, and right at the bottom is Mint use recommender. It doesn't really actually tell you like, hey, use it on this one specifically, but it does give you some numbers that can help you decide which one to invest in. So you can sort it several different ways. You can sort it by having their current levels that you've put into the box, or you can say at a specific level, and it'll just automatically level up all of your Pokemon in the box to that level. And you can set it whatever you want, 65, 50, 75, whatever you like. 65 is fine right now for demonstration purposes. And then you can also sort by final strength, the gain percentage. I wish it wouldn't do that. I need to scroll over to the right. Unfortunately, with my setup, I wish I could actually like collapse this side menu, but I don't know if there's a way to do it. I haven't seen a way to do that, but I do wish I could collapse that side menu, just get it out of the way for a minute. Small tangent. Anyway, you can sort by final strength, which will show right here, this column here with all the strength. It shows what they are, what their strength is currently. And then the bigger number is what it would go to if you use the mint on them. And then you can see the gain percentage. In this case for Dragonite is negative 6.61%. So we would actually get worse if we use the neutralizing mint on him. And the difference in strength is, whoa, I didn't mean to hit that. That was silly. The difference in strength is minus 2,546.39. So we can see that using a neutralizing mint on Dragonite would be a terrible idea. So we're not going to do that. However, one thing I like to see is the gain percentage. Or no, was it? There was one of them. Let's go to, Let's go to 60 for the specified level, just to show the gain percentage on this Venusaur, which was one of the two that we found the other day in the live stream. One of the two candidates for a mint for me, and would actually be a pretty significant difference. So we would go from 30,451 to 32,839, which is a gain difference of plus 7.84%, which is one of the best possible choices I could have. If we also sort by current level, we can see even if I don't level it up, because I don't want to level it up actually if I do this, because I don't want it to get potatoes. If I do this and use the Neutralizing Mint on Venusaur, we would do our best to never level it up. At the very least, never let it get to 60. And we would drop a subskill seed to get that to Ingredient Finder M, which would make a substantial difference in the amount of honey we get. And then we wouldn't have to worry about a honey gatherer for a while. The other candidate that I had for a Neutralizing Mint is a little further down. Where are you, buddy? There he is. Rufflet. Actually would get a pretty decent boost, getting rid of that main skill chance down. So we can see how much of a difference it would actually make here. And that's really kind of what this is. So it's just gonna show you what you're looking at. It's not gonna tell you exactly which one. It's not, like I said, it doesn't list them where Dragonite being at the top means that's the one I should use it on. That's not how this works. You do need to make sure to pay attention to the numbers, but this can help you figure it out much quicker than just scrolling through your box endlessly, clicking on different Pokemon to see what they've got and what they don't have. So really good tool. Again, it is available for premium. So there is one other way that someone in the comments recommended that was pretty good if you're a free player. It's a little more involved than that, but you can still figure it out on your own. Let me make sure I find that real quick. I'm just going to read the comment word for word. Go to the box, go to filter, select ingredient, plus scroll down, nature effect down, and press on ingredient finding, and then do the same for berry and skills. So let's go ahead and run through that real quick just to show you what they're talking about. So we're going to go to, instead of Mint Use Recommender, we're going to click on Pokemon Box, Pokemon Box again, and then we're going to go to filter. Let me go ahead and reset this so that we've got things normal. So this is what it normally looks like when you don't have any filters or configurations applied. So go to box, filter, select ingredient. There it is, ingredient specialty. And then scroll down, nature effect down. So ingredient finding down, since we're looking at ingredient specialists. And press on ingredient finding. Let me make sure I got this right. Yes. Nature effect down, press on ingredient finding, which is what we did. So now we click on that and we can see Venusaur, pretty decent candidate for using a mint. And this is how you can sort it for yourself without the premium feature. The Nature Mint Recommender just makes it a little more streamlined. You don't have to go in and select everything. So for this one, we would be berries down or berries for the specialty and speed of help down. We want to get rid of speed of help down. So if we're looking at berry specialists, these are the ones that we could use a Nature Mint on. And then the same for skill specialists. We get rid of berries and we go to main skill chance down instead of speed of help down. And boom. Rufflet's also on the list if we do it this way. And those Rufflet and Venusaur were the two that we came across after the live stream, deciding that those would be two decent candidates for me. So the fact that they show up here seems like that this method also works as well. Like I said, this is the method you can do for free. It is a little more involved, but if you don't have premium, this is the way to do it. If you do have premium, just team, Mint Use Recommender, and go through that way as well. Either way works. Do whatever you're more comfortable with, or whatever way works for you. And yeah, that's how you can decide, or well, not really decide necessarily, because you may come away at the end of it like me thinking, oh yeah, these are good candidates, but I want to hold on to it and wait and see what else I find. They're good, but they're not that good to use it on. So we'll see, you know, but that can help you decide what to use your Neutralizing Mint on. And for now, let's go ahead and collect again. There's that cocoa we need. What do we got about tomatoes? You know what? It's tomatoes. It may only be 2, but at least we got some. Dedenne? Nope, just a Greppa berry. And let's see. Gardevoir? No skill trigger yet. Dedenne is probably not going to get triggers unless we get some energy on him from Gardevoir. Come on, Gardevoir. Come on. I might drop an energy pillow on Dedenne depending on how today goes. But for now, let's grab our missions and see what we got going on over here. So we gave Snorlax 1,972 berries, which gives us 2,000 Dream Shards. We went to bed on time 5 times, which gives us 15 more diamonds. I think that's a comma in our diamond pile now. We still need to catch one more Pokemon and cook one more time. And then for 2nd anniversary, oh yeah, we're already done with 2nd anniversary. Never mind. There's no more missions to collect for 2nd anniversary. So just these 2 left. We will most likely complete them tomorrow. Well, we'll definitely complete one of them today, but the other one will probably complete tomorrow when we catch something else. But we'll see. Anyway, that is where I am going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT Husky Star, JP Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. And an extra special thank you to Sora for the donation on Ko-Fi. I appreciate it very much. And, you know, if you want to donate to Ko-Fi, you can find the link to that in the description, as well as the link to my live stream channels and the Discord, where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep and a bunch of other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.